saw you walking from the desk. Girl, you need some lotion on that dry.
No, you're right.
Your dry legs.
Yeah, they're pretty ashy this morning, but we're so grateful for the director's, take. Are you serious? Don't do that. Do that. Do not. They're really bad this morning, but.
Let me tell you, that Asian lady said that to that black news anchor to get a reaction out of her. And if she would have got the reaction that she wanted, the black lady would have been labeled as the aggressor, and she the one who would have got fired.
Y'all, not the Asian lady trying to call out the black lady on TV, on live TV, telling her legs was ashy. And then the cameraman was about to zoom down. Ain't no way. She meant to do that.
Hello good people, welcome to African Commentary. Here we learn and grow every day. If you're new here, kindly consider subscribing, liking and sharing the videos. I will really appreciate. So in today's video, we're going to watch a certain clip which happened live on TV, on a national TV, whereby an Asian woman was publicly embarrassing a black woman. This is how far they can get to if they decide. Embarrassing your fellow woman on TV. This Asian woman just decided to embarrass a black woman. She is a journalist on TV while they were having a discussion. Like, that's so petty, and it's the highest form of jealousy. You can see the jealousy that they do have towards black women. So before I speak much, let's first watch the clip and then I'm going to give my 2 cents at the end. Also, let me know what do you think in the comment section down below.
Really quick, I saw you walking from the desk. Girl, you need some lotion on that dry.
No, you're right.
Your dry legs.
Yeah, they're pretty ashy this morning, but we're so grateful for the director's, take. Are you serious? Don't do that. Do that. Do not. They're really bad this morning, but.
Y'all, not the Asian lady trying to call out the black lady on TV, on live TV, telling her legs was ashy. And then the cameraman was about to zoom down. Ain't no way. She meant to do that. She meant to do that. Either the black lady is getting, some praise behind the scene from the boss man, or she meant to do that on TV. Because she could have told her behind the scenes, like, put some lotion on before you go on camera. Oh, your legs ashy. You forgot to put some lotion on. You see, women don't have women back. Women don't have women back and nothing. But I'm so glad she held her composure, because I don't know if I would have. She would have got side-eye or something, but I'm glad she held her composure. And then the shady cameraman about to zoom down and show her legs. The friendship is done. Friendship is done. Co-workers ain't no good either. Ain't no way. If she a co-worker right next to her, we doing the news together, and you telling me live on TV that my legs is ashy, and then you ain't saying it with compassion. You saying it, trying to embarrass me. That's how she was saying it to that. Go see it. The clips is all over. It's all over. The clips is all over. But ain't no way she meant to do that. She got a little inkling that she don't like you, girl. Y'all work together, but just because y'all work together don't mean they like you. They could be phoning in your face and they be talking shit behind your back. She meant to do that. She must have heard some little whispers in the office about how you doing good, or they like you, or something, for her to try to embarrass you live on TV. Better check that. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your friend. Everybody ain't your goddamn friend. All right, y'all.
Let me tell you, that Asian lady said that to that black news anchor to get a reaction out of her. And if she would have got the reaction that she wanted, the black lady would have been labeled as the aggressor, and she the one who would have got fired. Shame on that Asian lady.
I know that I did not see that footage of that lady telling the black woman to go put some lotion on her ashy legs. Is that what she said? And that was live on the motherfucking air. And the next morning, she still had a fucking job. And then, oh my God, for this woman to say, yeah, they are pretty ashy, but let's move on to the... Like, it's making me emotional, even the fact that she had to say that, because I'm sure she felt so embarrassed. Let's take race out the factor. Let's just talk about woman to woman. Why are you trying to go out of your way to embarrass another woman? Let's take the camera out of the situation. Even if she said it in front of a room full of people, it still would have been inappropriate, disrespectful, rude, and disgusting. But no, she only said it on the air for literally millions of people to see. And then what is the cherry on top of the cake is that she literally interrupted her, what she was saying, to say that.
After the camera stopped rolling, it was on. Yeah. After them cameras stopped rolling, baby, it was on. I'm talking about the Asian lady that told the black lady that she need to go put some lotion on her legs on live TV. After them cameras turned off, it was on. She held her composure the whole time she was Samika. But then after them cameras turned off, baby, she turned back into Mika. She went back to Mika. She turned back into Mika because what? On national TV, baby, after them cameras went off, it was on.
Why y'all not talking about the Filipino news reporter that told that black lady her legs was ashy on national news? Y'all getting too beside yourself. And then the cameraman pans down to that. I think it was ABC 13 Houston. Look it up.
Excuse me? Who are you talking to? On national TV, live? This is what you decided to... And then she tried to deflect and go back to the story, and you and that cameraman continued to... Baby, I hope this gets as much outrage as it needs to. And regardless to if she says it's a problem, you recognize the problem, correct yourself, and apologize. And I guarantee you, you've probably been doing this for a while, and she has let it go because we have to let it go. But enough is enough. I don't care if it took social media to make it a thing if she didn't make it a thing. It's a thing. That is not okay. You don't do that. And even I seen somewhere somebody was trying to defend you or y'all and say that they work with y'all and y'all joke like this all the time. Y'all have y'all own little inside jokes. Those inside jokes should have stayed inside. You don't bring it to live TV and do that, especially to a black woman, especially about being ashy. No one else is ashy in this world other than us. And the reason that you notice that she was is because we have to lotion ourselves on a regular because it shows. And then the cameraman to pretend like he was gonna pan down to her legs. Do you know how embarrassing that is? How embarrassing that is? She knew she could walk to her stand at the news counter and legs not be shown. Everything is down to the second when it comes to news, right? So she needed to be there from chest up. And that was perfectly fine. Had you not opened your mouth, no one would have known that that lady needed lotion. And then when she tried to deflect and go back to what the original topic was, here you go again. Like, this is absolutely ridiculous. I'm not saying that you are intentionally. There are a lot of people saying that you know, are a bad friend and frenemy or whatever. I'm not going to pass judgment on all of that because I don't know yours and her relationship. But that was not okay. And you need to check yourself and apologize to her sincerely behind closed doors and to her publicly like you did when you called her out, and let it be known to the world that that is not okay. Don't just apologize for you. Make sure that you let it be known that that is not okay. I am absolutely disgusted by this. I really am. I can't believe, like, I did not expect to see that in that way. Yeah, no, it's not okay. Do better.
Keep seeing videos of people talking about, you know, some white women actually believe that no black woman can be prettier than them. Like, they actually believe like no black woman can be prettier than them. The only reason why I don't believe that is because a lot of white women, not all, but a majority of white women are very envious and jealous and always in this one-sided competition with black women. They have always been like that. It's been like that since the beginning of time, y'all. Since the beginning of time. Everywhere I go, people stare at me. People call me pretty. People compliment me. But white girls, they will stare at me. They just have a nasty look on their face. They won't say nothing to me. A few of them will walk up to me and be like, you're just so pretty. You're so gorgeous. But a lot of them will look at me and just have this nasty look on their face. And I know it's jealousy. I know they're jealous. I just watched this video
yesterday. It was a Black history lesson someone was talking about, and it was basically saying how Black women way back when used to wear their hair in like these gorgeous big poofy hairstyles with beads and like feathers in their hair and everything like that. And white women were so jealous and so intimidated, so bothered by the hair on another person's head, they went and made a petition. This is in Louisiana. They wrote a petition to the governor, and the governor ended up banning Black women from wearing their hair out in public because it was intimidating and, you know, making the white women jealous, essentially. I don't know if you guys remember, but like if you look back in the Victorian times where they used to wear those big poofy dresses and the backside of them dresses were big as hell. Excuse my language. Guess who inspired that? A Black woman that was kidnapped from Africa and held in a cage as a freak show, and that was forced to act like an animal and do weird stuff in a circus. Same reason why white women go and get lipo now, because they want lips like this. Lips that I was made fun of for having. Which is why this is the reason why they want to go get BBLs. Why? Because Black women is a blueprint of the Coke bottle shape. One of the reasons why they get self-tanner. I thought being white as can be was a good thing. Now you want to make yourself bronze. Now you want a little melanin. It's so obvious, y'all. Like, and it's not just racism. It's jealousy. It's envy. That's another reason why these white women will go and purposefully get with these self-hating, colorist Black men. I ain't never seen a white woman try to go after a Malcolm X kind of dude. Most likely because a Malcolm X kind of dude ain't gonna want to date him. I ain't never seen a white woman try to, you know, date a Black dude that always talks about how he loves Black women or has made statements, you know, about Black women, how much he loves Black women. I see these white women go out and get these whitewashed Black men who do nothing but talk trash about Black women and how Black women this, how Black women that, and this Black and that Black. They purposely go and get with these Black men because it's a boost of their ego, because they know, okay, this Black man hates himself, which means he hates his people. He doesn't like Black women. He feels some type of way about them. So by me getting with him, it's like I get a one up on the Black woman. I get a one up on her. They're always in these secret competitions with Black women. So you wonder why they're microaggressive to us. You wonder why they always catch these small attitudes. You wonder why they always feel some type of way and looking at you crazy, baby girl, because they're jealous. They're jealous because they know they can't compete where they don't compare. It's jealousy, and it's all a mind game. They will do anything they can to get in our heads and to mess with us and then try to go and cry and play victim. That's why I don't be phased. I'll be walking around with my head up high. I know they be staring at me. I know they be looking at me. I don't even pay them no mind. I walk right past them. Won't move out of their way or nothing. They're envious. It's been like that since the beginning of time.
One thing that bothers me about this is the fact that this Asian woman just took it like it's nothing serious. Embarrassing your fellow woman on live on a television, not just any other television, but a national television, and act as if you have done nothing and it's okay and go on with the business that you're doing. That is so wrong, and I wonder why no action has been taken against her, because this is something that, as a professional, not even a professional, this is just common sense or something that any other person can have or can do in such a scenario. Why would you embarrass your fellow human being? Let's not even talk about women. Let's now talk on human beings basis. Like, why would you embarrass your fellow human being knowing that millions and millions of people are watching? If a person is really messed up, or maybe the skin looks dry or something is wrong with the person, that is something you tell someone just quietly. Nobody needs to know what you guys have talked about. No one needs to know what's happening with this other person. Someone might be walking with his or her zip open unknowingly, but you don't have to shout it just publicly on the streets and tell that person, zip up. No, you will just call the person aside and tell him or her that kindly, your zip is open. Do you mind zipping up? And that's okay. In this scenario, it is not that that Black woman's legs were dry or ashy as she was told. It's just something with these women, Asian women. I think it's jealousy. The fact that a Black woman has a good skin, good melanin, like, we can just describe this as jealousy, nothing more, nothing less. We can just add on to racism, because did she even need to say that? And the fact that you just continued with the conversation. In the first place, she cut her short when she was saying something just to say that. And again, after saying that, they just continue like it's nothing. Women, we need to be each other's ambassador. It doesn't matter the race, it doesn't matter where one comes from. If truly and truly something is wrong with a fellow woman and you can see it, you can talk about it quietly. Nobody needs to know. And the fact that the cameraman just continued pointing towards what was being said, that is insane. Let's now talk about professionalism. Were they not taught in school about just having etiquette? You're not supposed to be judgmental, you're not supposed to be biased, you're not supposed to be racist. As a person, let's say a news anchor, a journalist, or just having any work position, you need to have this sense of empathy. If truly something is wrong with someone, talk to him or her silently. No one needs to know. But also don't carry your anti-blackness with you, your racism with you, and bring it to work. Act as a professional. You don't need to project your insecurities to the other person, to project your jealousy to the other person. Deal with the matters that concern you. If it's a topic of discussions that they were having, talk about that. Finish and each person goes to his or her business. You don't need to bring another person down. I think this Asian woman just wanted to put this black woman down. They are so scared of black people's success. They're so scared of black people having this knowledge, intelligence, wisdom. And maybe she had this that she felt triggered and she just decided to put that black woman down by saying what she said, which was not necessary, which was inappropriate and was not needed at any point. Do you think that Asian woman was right on what she told the black woman? And the fact that no action has been taken against her, she would still report to work. But let's say if it was a black woman who had done that to maybe a white woman, to an Asian woman, she would not even report to work. They would have taken an action against her. But just because it's an Asian, she's white or similar to white people, and they are kind of superior to black people are inferior. So that's just okay. Life will still go on. She'll still continue going to work and embarrass as many women as she can. So when will she learn her lesson? When will she know that this is wrong? As much as she knows it, but no any action is taken, that justifies her action. That tells her that, you know what, even if I say this to these women, to these black women, nothing can be done. So it's just okay. Let's continue. This is how I work, you see. But if legal actions were to take place, that Asian woman would have learned that, you know what, that is wrong. And I don't need to project my jealousy, my anger, my attitude, my racism, my anti-blackness to black people. Yeah. Let me know your thoughts about this. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and share. Let's meet in the next video. Bye, guys.